throughout the game, to give him great effort, great toughness, being physical, playing with better pad level, and playing harder, longer, tougher for 4 quarters.
But Malachi especially played well.
Especially him, and what a neat thing for him to go out that way. There's not a better young man in our program, character and faith, and to see him go out there and have the kind of game that he did, and make a big difference in the game was huge. Because a lot of times he's getting his pressure was when they got 7 and 8 man protection. So those are designed to impenetrable wall, so to speak. And he's just winning the one-on-one matches. Did a great job tonight.
Defense called a lot of grief after the South Carolina game. This type of win against one of the top offensive lines.
I don't know about the grief. I don't pay much attention to all that. And nobody's grieving more than us when we don't win. So that's not motivation for us. Motivation for us is playing the next game and playing to our ability and accepting the challenge against a great team and a great program like LSU. Every game is. Most of the times, and you play good against good, there's a few plays that are a difference in the game, just like there was in that South Carolina game. You're not giving them any credit, and again, when you win like we did today, it's because of what we did on all 3 phases of the game. Everybody pulling their weight, responding to different adversity and the challenges that are inevitable in those types of games. And our guys again just imposed their will for longer, and for 4 quarters and found a way to win.
Malachi's play, how he played like a man possessed.
He did, and like I said, there's not a better young man in our program. His character, leadership, and he's deserved it. He's worked hard for it, and it's neat to see him have that kind of success.
Were you surprised that they passed the ball like they did on that last drive?
Nothing really surprises me anymore, but if it would have worked, they would have converted. He looks great. So that's the risk you take. To me, I don't look at him. I look at him as a coach that's not afraid to take risks. You can't be worried about getting criticized, and we won't take those risks. And sometimes they work for you, sometimes they don't. Like they did, and it worked out for us. So
it looked like the quarterback checked off on what he was doing with the running back behind him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we made a nice tackle just to get the guy down. We weren't soft coverage there. We loaded the box on the first one, and they did a good job just getting him down before he got the first down. And then we bat the other ball and just do a nice job of getting pretty much caught off guard. But that's all part of the game.
Coach, your defense has taken a lot of hits publicly from the fan base and that kind of thing.
I don't care about the hits or whatever. I just see our group as the year progressed. It's not always going to be easy.
Yeah.
And it's just not. Let's face it. So, you're going to fight through some adversity, and what you want to see at the end of the day is your group overall get better from the beginning of the year to the end, and there's no question that we did that. Despite losing the South Carolina game, I saw a lot of positive. We got to get off the field on a couple of those drives,
sure.
But you're not giving the other team any credit either. That's a team that won 10 games a year ago, 11 games, opportunity for 11 this year. So that's a good football team too. So it's going to happen, but that's part of the maturation process. And I couldn't be more proud of this group of coaches and this group of players. We did it with Coach Short, secondary GAs really stepped up to the plate, had those guys dialed in and ready to play, compete.
You held them under 100 yards rushing. I think we heard last month about their running game. Yeah, talk about that effort from your guys.
Our guys did a great job. We want to give them some different